Today, we're going to talk about Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey, the man who made millions laugh, yet behind that contagious smile lies a dark past filled with tragedy, depression, and personal struggles. How did Hollywood's funniest man battle his own demons? This is the shocking truth about Jim Carrey's dark past. Before he was a comedy legend, Jim Carrey was just a kid from Ontario, Canada, growing up in extreme poverty. His father, Percy Carrey, was a talented musician, but when he lost his job, the entire family was thrown into financial chaos. At just 12 years old, Jim was forced to drop out of school and work as a janitor to support his family. Imagine being a child and cleaning toilets just to survive. The struggles were so intense that, for a time, the Carrey family was homeless, living in a van. Jim Carrey's humor wasn't just a talent. It was his escape from a cruel reality. Through sheer determination, Jim fought his way into the world of comedy. He started performing stand-up in Toronto, eventually making his way to Hollywood. But behind the laughter, he was fighting a deep inner battle. Despite his massive success, Jim Carrey was drowning in depression. Behind the goofy characters and over-the-top performances, he was struggling with severe mental health issues. He openly admitted to using antidepressants and struggling with suicidal thoughts. In a shocking revelation, he once said, "I wish people could realize all their dreams and wealth and fame so that they could see that it's not where you'll find your sense of completion." Even at the peak of his career, something was missing. Then came the most heartbreaking chapter of Jim's life, his relationship with Catriona White. The two had an on-again, off-again relationship, but in 2015, tragedy struck. White was found dead in her home, an apparent suicide. But what made things worse? She left behind a letter, claiming that Jim had introduced her to a dark world of drugs and heartbreak. The scandal rocked Hollywood, with lawsuits and allegations surrounding Jim Carrey. He was accused of supplying drugs that led to her death, though he denied all claims. The media tore him apart, and for years, Jim disappeared from the spotlight. Jim Carrey walked away from Hollywood. He disappeared from the public eye, growing a long beard and retreating into art. He began painting abstract works, expressing his pain and emotions through colors and brush strokes. His once lively energy had transformed into something darker, deeper. But Jim Carrey isn't just a man of tragedy. He's a survivor. In recent years, he has embraced a new philosophy, one of self-awareness and detachment from fame. He now speaks about the illusion of Hollywood, the emptiness of success, and the importance of real happiness. He's no longer chasing fame. He's searching for meaning. Jim Carrey's story is proof that even the brightest stars can have the darkest pasts, but what matters is how they rise above. His journey reminds us that behind every smile, there's a story. Behind every laugh, there can be pain. What do you think about Jim Carrey's transformation? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this story shocking, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more deep Hollywood stories. Until next time, this is Hollywood Legacy.